Hey there. Well, since I don't have class tomorrow, I could actually do a couple more movies. So that's what I did. I just finished a double feature of Russ Meyers' Lorna and Mudhoney. And unlike the ones I watched before, even though I mentioned that Vixen did get kind of a serious political overtone to it, these films are really different. For one, they're shot in black and white, as opposed to most of his color stuff, and it has an extreme Southern Gothic feel to it. It's not at all what I expect from Russ Meyer, and that's in a very good way. I do like his cheesy sexploitation films, and Lorna does have does take full advantage of Lorna Maitland, the actress's ample assets. But it is a great film. Basically, it's about a young couple who it's on their anniversary. There's become a disconnect in the couple, and the guy is pretty much he's an innocent. He's unaware of it, and he loves her more than you can imagine. There is a brutal attempted rape sequence at the beginning by a great character actor that is probably better known for his music. And you can Google to find more about that. And it's Hal Hopper, I think his name is, or Hal Hooper. And he does an extremely good role here. Now you'll see him again in if you watch these movies, in Mudhoney, where he'll do a tour de force. And in Lorna, he's a brutal guy at the beginning, and there's a turnaround near the end. Not a complete redemption, but something that works extremely well. Basically, there's a guy there's a brutal convict that's escaped. He goes to rape Lorna while her husband's away, and it turns she gets excited by the difference and think 50 Shades of Grey. She gets excited by the whole taboo aspect of it, and in her mind, I think she romanticizes it more than it is. Now, this parallels with the husband who's working his butt off, basically, to get home early for her anniversary. Now, there's two very kind of lower characters, one played by Hopper that I mentioned before, and they're kind of making fun of him. They're very jealous of his relationship with his wife, and they're saying she's cheating on him. And of course, neither one of them believes it, and he doesn't believe it. When in actuality, for the first time, it's actually really happening now. Back there, she is cheating on him with the convict guy, and he's fighting for her. Everything comes to a head, and with tragic results, as is often the case in a Southern Gothic film. And it was a great film. Lorna Maitland, Hal Hopper or Hooper? Let's see if I can figure this out. How if I hit the wrong button? I don't. And because this guy was extremely good. I mean, he's what you'd expect. He's in Mudhoney as well. Hal Hopper, and just some great work there with the whole cast. It's shot beautifully in black and white, and it's amazing the way it's done. Now, Mudhoney is again, it's Southern Gothic, and it's very much a different beast. It's a character study for sure, and it seems like some of the characters look like they could have came out of Rob Zombie film. It's just very Dust Bowl, very I guess you could say white trash, but before the white trash thing, it's Depression era America, and there's, man, how to describe it. It's a beautiful character study of some messed up people. A guy that's going through town, stays to work because it's in a time when where you walk around from town to town. You work to make money to feed, to go on to get to the town that gets the better job, and that's pretty much what it is. There's an extremely evil character named Sidney Brenshaw, played by Hal Hopper, and he's brutal. I mean, he's a wife beater. He's a rapist. He's just utter slime, and you kind of want to see what's going to happen with him right here. Again, Lorna Maitland's in a more secondary role. She plays Clarabelle in this one here. There is a young actress, another blonde actress, that plays Eula. I think it's played by Renee Horton, and a beautiful, beautiful girl. I mean, Russ Meyer picks beautiful women for these movies, but the difference in this and the normal Russ Meyer films that I'm kind of used to seeing is that this one here has an extreme amount of characterization, and although there's the prerequisite nudity, it's not as prevalent as some of his films, and it has a cohesive narrative structure. And if you've seen a lot of his stuff like Vixen, Belly, the Super Vixens, Ultra Vixens, whatever, then you know that a lot of Russ Meyer's work, it doesn't exactly have the best story, or it doesn't exactly have the best narrative structure. They're very free flow. They're more stream of consciousness than I am, for crying out loud, and they make less sense. That's saying something. But Lorna and Mudhoney, aside from the nudity part, they're classics. They're classic Gothic films, and extremely good Southern Gothic. I gotta say, I'm pretty much blown away right now. I did not expect this at all from these two films. They had been ones that I had seen part of Lorna before, but I don't think I've seen much of Mudhoney. I'm kind of interested in seeing that. I heard there's some more Southern Gothic films that he did, so that's going to be kind of interesting to see, because I'd wish my better half had seen that instead of the more Mr. T's and Private Vixen, which she suffered through so that I could do these reviews here tonight. So I haven't yet gotten my drink. I'm finished my reviews for the night. Hopefully I'll get this uploaded on here, fingers crossed, because the internet hasn't been the greatest. But thanks for sticking with me, guys. I got a lot of videos to watch when I get back on there. I'm trying to comment as much as I can, and to take at least little sneak peeks of people's videos along the way here, to let you guys know that I'm still alive here in this site. And school's off tomorrow, so maybe I can go somewhere and get a video or so uploaded. I'm gonna dive back into this tomorrow, and I'm kind of curious into seeing what else goes along this line. But I got a feeling I'm going to get more of the cheesy, big-breasted stuff jumping up and down with no storyline, which is good. I'm male. As opposed to what I just got. And what I just got were two fantastic films. Lorna and Mudhoney are really well done. Wow. I mean, it's not at all what I expected from Russ Meyer. It's coherent, it's well acted, it's beautifully shot, and it's brutal. The endings to both these films are brutal, and they have a message. So I don't want to give away too much. That's why I'm not going straight way into the plot. I'm going to let you discover them yourself, because honestly, guys, these two films are actually really worth discovering, and that surprises me. Even if you're not into the Russ Meyer stuff, these are good films. Like Burn On, they are good, well-done films. And that's my Russ Meyer review for Lorna and Mudhoney, and there'll be more coming on here. I'm going to get this entire set done. I'm going to be doing Charlie Chan, and Logan Toxie said to do Mr. Moto, so I may get into the Mr. Moto ones. I like Moto not as much as I like Chan. Both are really great. Peter Lorre, I love the actor, but I just like the murder mystery aspect of Chan a little bit more than I like the spy aspect of Moto. But both are beautiful characters that I enjoy the hell out of, and I love their films. So with that being said, back to Lorna and Mudhoney. Watch these two films. You'll be amazed. If you think you know Russ Meyer and you haven't seen these films, you don't know Russ Meyer. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. And right now for me, it's time for tea.